Hey, welcome back to the Mountaintop Picnic, right up here at the top of Adventure Ridge, the Eagle Bond Gondola. Mike Reynolds, the president of Hall Winery, right?
Yep.
Hall Vineyards, Hall Wines.
Hall Wines.
And you still have your ski boots on.
Of course, we skied hard this morning.
So we talked off camera, and you're like, you know what, I've been coming to this event for a decade or so, and it's a big event, and you love it, but the other factor is you get to go and ski.
Well, it's great to be in Vail, a lot of wine lovers here, and the mornings I can go get 10 or 12 or 25,000 feet, so it's awesome.
I love it. Do you have an Epic Pass? Is that what you ski with? Right on.
Absolutely, I have the Epic Pass. Ski in a lot of the different Epic resorts, but love to come to Vail.
It's nice to have you here. We have good weather for this event.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Last year was a little different. It was sideways snow, as I recall.
And if I recall, you had your ski boots on last year, too, I think.
I did.
But it wasn't quite the same, and visibility was tough.
It was cold last year.
So let's talk a little bit about Hall, and then also that relationship. We just talked with Jeff from Walt, and you two were kind of one of the same, so to speak.
Yeah. So we're owned by the same family, Craig and Catherine Hall. At Walt, they focus on Pinot Noir from Santa Barbara, Oregon. And at Hall, we focus on Napa Valley Cabernet Sauvignon. So we actually have 16 different Cabernet Sauvignons that we make from different places in the Napa Valley. I only brought 2 today. We can't do all 16 in an event like this, although it would be fun. But we're really Cabernet specialists, focusing on the very best of what Napa Valley does and showing off the different microclimates in the valley.
Now, you said there's 16 different options. Will you have more of those options maybe tomorrow night at the Grand Tasting for sure?
Absolutely. I actually don't remember what we're bringing, but
more than the 2 though that are up here.
For sure. I think at each event we have different wines.
Okay.
So
let's come in and talk about what you brought today, and then we have a couple tasters that want to be a part of your little sample show.
No worries. So I have 4 wines today. I have a Sauvignon Blanc.
And you want to pick that bottle up and just kind of show the camera too? That'd be awesome.
I have a Sauvignon Blanc from the Napa Valley. We have a Merlot from Napa Valley, which is down there, and then I have 2 of our specialty Cabernets. The first one's called Cour, C-O-U-R. It's the French word for heart, and it's because the wine comes from the vineyards in St. Helena, which is known as the heart of the valley.
Okay.
And then the second wine is a wine called Jack's Masterpiece, which is named after my youngest son, Jack.
Oh.
And there's a cool painting on the front of it, and that painting was actually painted by Jack as a Father's Day gift for me when he was 18 months old.
Shut the front door, really? That's so awesome.
So we thought he was very talented. And
how old is he now?
Jack's 14.
Okay.
Yeah.
My son's 14 also.
Yeah. So it's a good story, and the wine's great. So
we have 2 ladies. Sarah, right? Is it Sarah?
Yeah.
Sarah and Cassie. Cassie, you live here in the Valley. Sarah, this is your first time to Vail.
First time to Vail, from San Francisco Bay Area. Love Hall. Been to Napa lots.
And you came to Vail for a little skiing getaway, and this is happy to be going on.
Right. My husband and I came up with our 2 little kids, and it's a wine event. Who knew?
So are you 2 fine with having a little sampling of some wine and having Mr. Reynolds here talk you through it? Okay, can I hand you the mic and you can do your peel? There you go.
I got it here. So I'm going to start you both off with some Merlot, and then we'll have some Cabernet, all right? So we make a little bit of Merlot at the winery and try to find vineyards that are in really interesting sites that make really strong, powerful Merlot. You're a wine club member, so you know we make really big, powerful wines, really rich and smooth. And I think
I'm not a Merlot fan, and it's delicious.
Yeah, well, someone that works for us always says this is a Cabernet drinker's Merlot.
It is. It's very smooth finish.
Yeah.
Dark fruit on it.
Yeah, big, dark, full-bodied, really delicious.
Yeah,
So,
this is great.
yeah, awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So, we're going to move on to Cabernet.
Okay.
So I have 2 Cabernets. We'll start with the Cour. So as I said a minute ago, the Cour comes from vineyards in and around the town of St. Helena. If you know the Napa Valley, St. Helena is located at about 2/3 of the way up of the valley. It's a little bit warmer there. And because of where the vineyards are, it makes a wine that's really smooth and rich and fruit-driven.
Yeah.
And so...
A little bigger though. Than Merlot.
Oh, definitely. Well, this is Cabernet. We've gone on to the big game here.
So you said Cabernet.
Yeah, so this is Cabernet
It's really
Sauvignon.
nice balance.
But as I said earlier, we make 16 different Cabernets, and we have 2 today. We'll have different Cabernets tomorrow at the grand event tomorrow evening. All right, are you ready for the last Cabernet?
So I heard a little something about this. This is Jack.
So, yeah, so this wine is named after my youngest son, Jack, who painted the painting that's on the bottle when he was 18 months old.
May I see? May I see?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, it's beautiful. You have a real Jackson Pollock on
He's
there.
very talented, yes.
But the abstraction is amazing there.
Yeah.
Beautiful label as well.
It's fun, yeah. So one of the things that's really unique about our winery, if you come visit us in St. Helena, is we have this amazing art collection, and it's contemporary art. And so a lot of our bottles actually have some of the contemporary art pieces that we have at the winery on the labels. And since this is a wine I get to blend every year, I got to pick the piece of art that goes on it. So yeah, it's a fun story.
Yeah.
So
This is probably my favorite.
you like this one?
Yeah.
How about you?
I really do like this one the best as well, but I did like the Merlot. For not being a Merlot drinker, I found it very drinkable.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, this is a big, serious Cabernet Sauvignon right here from.
I did try the Sauvignon Blanc previously, and it was great. The Sauvignon Blanc was great as well.
Super.
Yeah.
Super.
No, I'm a big California girl, so this is right up my alley.
Well, that's what we do in Napa is big Cabernet. All right,
Wait, so you went through 2?
3.
You got through 3?
We're moving fast.
We're ready.
Did you have an all-out favorite, Sarah? Like an all-out?
Jack's.
Jack's for sure.
For sure. Big
Cassie, how about you?
You know, I loved Jack's as far as like what I would drink, but something that I would have never tried would have been the Merlot, and it was awesome.
I love Merlots.
And
I love Merlots.
I don't really love Merlots. That was very drinkable.
See what's happening up here? And that's what this event is all about, for one, to expose people to other options.
Absolutely. Try new foods, new wines, and hang out with fun people.
So you're here for the afternoon, no skiing the rest of the day, right?
We're skiing down the hill at the end. Of course we
And then grand tasting tomorrow, nothing this afternoon or this evening for you for the Taste of
I
Vail?
actually am doing a seminar this afternoon on Cabernet and different farming types. So
And where do you do that seminar?
I actually
He doesn't know.
I need to look it up. So it's at 5:00. I'm not sure where.
Now, real quick, is Hall available? How available is it? I know that the Walt is not that accessible. Is this the same?
Yeah, so we're reasonably available. We're in a lot of the wine stores and top restaurants here in the Vail Valley. And if you can't find it in your local store, you can find us at hallwines.com.
Good to see you.
All right, cheers.
You did a good job.
Taking care of us.
Thanks for taking care of us. Thanks for taking care of these two. Cheers to you, Sarah. Cassie, thank you very much. Hey, we're going to be right back. We have a commercial break and then more from the 2019 Taste of Vail Mountaintop Picnic in Vail. We'll be right back.